we set a very high bar for excellence, and we expect a lot out of the staffers who join us each summer. If we say, if we're right here on day 1, we want to be right here on day 5, and if we're right here on day 10, we want to be right here on day 64, whatever the day is. Not camp's that long, but we're always raising the bar. It's never good enough. We're always striving to be better, and we push and we push and we push until you think that you have nothing left to give, and then we push some more. Not only with our staff, but with ourselves as well. We're always trying to push to be better and find out where we have gone wrong and make it better, or find out what we're doing good and do it the best. And when we get the best, we want to do whatever's above that. So we're always pushing the bar and striving for excellence. And we do not just do the ho-hum and just go for whatever. We go for bank all the time. And I've also said, if you think about it, I don't know if you know about many other camps, but camps across the country, a lot of them are going to fewer staff and more students, because they do bigger name, what they call platform speakers. They have David Nasser, or they have, and they'll have David Crowder, or some big speaker and some big band that'll do everything for them, and they don't have a lot of staff. It's all like behind. We're doing just the opposite. We're hiring more staff so that we can be in smaller groups, so that we can be more intentional about relationships, because everything's based on relationships. So that's what makes us different from other camps. We also talk about, LB turnaround. We talk about the triangle a lot. This is a triangle, and it says love God, love people, and be a servant. And those, thank you, George. And that's what we strive to tell our staff and to live by on a daily basis, to do those 3 things, and in those 3 things, live out our lives. To love God, put that first and foremost, building our relationship with God, because we can't do it without Him, and to love people, and to base that on being a servant. Every day, laying down your life and saying, it is not my choice what I do today. I have nothing to do with it. Because that's what it means to be a servant. It's not, I'm going to choose to serve you here and not here. It is to lay it down and to not ask questions and just be a servant, and loving God and loving people through that. We talk a lot about the triangle, and we plaster it everywhere. And it is, I mean, as you guys have seen in the dining hall, the giant triangle. I'm sure you can't miss it. So it's just really, really important to us. We do have, you may be thinking, okay, so what does the summer look like? I have a couple of sample schedules is on the back right here. It kind of looks like the day in the life of what could happen at Crossings. This is very, very simple, and you would get a much more detailed version. And on the front, or the other side, is kind of a calendar of dates that you'll notice. There's 3 different colors, and there's a key on the side, but the orange is training week, and then the blue and the green are Jonathan Creek and Cedarmore, our 2 properties, and when they're having camp. And then underneath those are dates. And we also have camp pastors that come in. We have a different camp pastor most weeks of camp. Some of them come in and out several times during the summer. So you can take a look at that. You'll notice very quickly when you look at this, as I start to pass it around, there are not a lot of days when there are not green and blues in the picture. We don't have a lot of days off. Our schedules are very full, and now you may be thinking, I will die, but we do try, I mean, we want to take care of you, and we want to provide rest. It just comes in a little different format, maybe a night off here, or a night off there, or, whenever we can work it out. So,